So hey guys, we're here at the Lumber Baron Inn in Denver, Colorado, and we were very fortunate to catch up with Elizabeth Saint and Nick Groth. You know both from Ghosts of Shepherdstown and Paranormal Lockdown. So wanted to talk a little bit about some of the upcoming projects that they have. And so I've been hearing some really interesting things, and so kind of wanted to get enlightened by you guys and tell me like what's going on. What's some of the new stuff you got coming up?
We have a lot coming up. We've been working nonstop, traveling all over the place, and we're super excited to announce that we're going to be releasing our first actual channel called the Hanunted Space.
Hanunted Space.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
that is the URL.
That's
the
URL.
Hanunted.space. Instead of .com, it's .space. But yeah, we plan on having our own online streaming network, and the first channel we're releasing under that network is the Hanunted Space.
Okay,
So
cool.
it'll be all things paranormal. What's unique about our channel, though, is that the majority of the content on the channel will be live.
Okay. So when you say network, I mean, this is kind of like, like commercials and like network stuff, where, multiple different shows, different things going on at different times of the day, or is it,
Yeah,
you can just
absolutely.
kind of like anytime get on, take a look at a program, see what's going on. People can like catch up with you guys and see what the latest, episode or project is you're working on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a lot like that. In the beginning with the Hanunted Space, we'll have a bunch of shows that are with talent that we'll announce over the course of the next month, and what people can expect in January, because we officially launched January 8th of 2018. So 1818. And
1818, that's clever.
That's actually
That's
really
clever,
why
man.
we chose it. They were like,
Yeah.
the 8th of Jan, 1818, that's it. When it first initially starts, there will be a set of shows that you could watch. There will be like 1 hour or maybe 2 hours live each week. They'll have a set time frame of when that specific show will go live. And what's unique about our channel too is, the one thing I hate about cable television sometimes is the fact I can't pick and choose like what I want to watch without it costing like a ridiculous amount of money.
Oh, yeah, because they don't separate stuff.
No,
It's
no,
like
they
you gotta
don't.
take.
You gotta get this whole package or this whole package or the big majority package. It's just like it's too much.
Planet with
I know all this
ESPN
stuff that I
and
don't watch. So what's
news
unique
stuff you
about
don't
our
watch.
channel is like you'll be able to have an option where you get everything on the channel, but then there's going to be this a la carte option. So if you only like one or two shows, then just subscribe to the one or two shows.
So this is like a totally, new move. You're like totally turning on the whole broadcasting part of it on its head, basically.
Yeah, we're trying to give everybody what they want. So
Yeah.
for the years that I've been actually in the industry, we've been pitching shows and different things and had success with 3 shows that have been very successful. But I think it's time for it to change a little bit. So we're willing to take that leap here. And I really believe strongly that the future is this. And it's kind of like our slogan, we saw the future. That's what
Yeah.
Vidi Space is.
Vidi Space. We saw the future. Raw, uncut, live. Are you curious yet?
We saw the future, here it is, join us, be a part of it. And we want everyone to be a part of this kind of journey that we're going to go down. And everything's going to be live, it's going to be uncut, it's going to be raw, it's going to be really interesting, educational, entertaining. It's going to be paranormal driven. It's what the paranormal needs in general, I believe. And also what's going to be interesting is the talent. The people who are going to be on it are super fascinating. I mean, we're hand selecting everybody that deserves their spot in that little place in our space. And that's why we put .space at the end, because we're owning that space. It's going to be our space. Everyone's going to be a part of it. It's going to be worldwide.
So what's interesting to me when you said it is it's still going to be paranormal driven. So you're you're going what you know. You're going to stay within your realm, but basically just turn the whole thing on its head.
Yeah, for now.
Which is interesting because I kind of totally get it, what you're saying and agree with you, is because people now are they're all sort of like going that direction for live streaming stuff.
Right.
Everything is, individuals got their own Facebook lives and, with all the technology today and the social media, it's all driven that direction
It
anyway.
is,
It's
yeah.
like,
It is the future. Right.
do people want to wait for you to shoot a series in February and we don't get to see it till September?
Well, that's right. Yeah.
And so it kind of dates it in a way. But
It's a huge process. I mean, especially when you're broadcasting on cable, it has to go through so many different hands before it actually is broadcasted to a mass majority of people that actually have that station. But I mean, still, like myself, I still do Paranormal Lockdown, we still do Ghost of Shepherdstown, and so on and so forth. But it's a totally different process, and we love doing it, and wouldn't change it for the world. But I think at the end of the day, we want stuff to be in the moment, happening right now. We want everybody who's watching this to be a part of what we're experiencing, and I think the way to do that is to bring it to the forefront by making them a part of that live experience. So if you're watching from your computer, your iPad, your phone, whatever it is, whatever
you're on in the
platform,
world, you
can be a part of that. Right. So
It's
it's
really
going to be great.
That's pretty cool. So you're taking, and one of the things you mentioned, 3 successful shows. One of the things I personally, my own opinion on this is, I think what a lot of your success was driven by is you whoever you were working with prior, whoever you kept creative control.
Yeah.
And so when you go to Paranormal Lockdown or Ghost of Shepherdstown, you have a lot of that say-so and that control, and I think that's what makes you kind of stand out from some of the other stuff. But now you can actually take that, I mean, so many steps further into your own kind of online network kind of thing.
Right. Well, Ghost of Shepherdstown was a totally different production company. Elizabeth and I, we just show up, we work with the police because they needed our help.
Yeah.
So we worked with them, so it was kind of out of our control in that category. But when you see us investigating, we are investigating. That's what you see. But for Paranormal Lockdown, yes, I have full control. Paranormal Lockdown is all 100% me. But again, you have to edit down to 43 minutes of content, so that's 72 hours of living in a haunted location that has to be condensed of 100 hours because we're shooting multiple cameras all over the place. So imagine all that footage. It takes weeks to put it together. It takes a week just to go there and investigate and tape everything, and we have to condense everything.
I'm impressed.
So much is really lost,
So much we have to get rid of.
It takes me months just to do a couple hours.
It's a whole like broken down program that you have to do, and it has to go through so many different legalities, so many different things before it gets broadcasted. With our station, with our network and our channel, we want to be in the moment of everything. We want, like I said, for you to be there and no
it's
cuts.
Real and now.
And just come with us. Come with this experience, and if you stumble or if you fall down or whatever, you can't edit that out.
No, you're going to see it.
You're going to
see it live.
No bleep in
this area.
I've kind of said it before when we've done some of this work, and I've had the privilege to work with you before, with Elizabeth before on this stuff, and it's like, we did some really, really interesting content with interviews and stuff, but people like that. What's going on behind the camera kind of stuff, and they like the extras, the outtakes, and so what you guys are doing is like that's going to be blended right in there. It's just going to flow right on through, and you're going to see the bloopers and the screw ups. And,
It'll be great. Yeah, I'm really excited.
The giggles and the laughs when you get in late at night.
I think it's important. I think people are at a place in their life where they need that. So much is like muddled down sometimes for television or lost, and people just want things that are like in their face, happening now, that instant gratification. And I'm really excited to be able to do that for people. And the Haunted Space will just be the beginning. We did start off with like kind of our brands and what we know, but we're going to be branching out as we release other channels on the network. I mean, you'll see everything from, history to crime, to horror to, all the genres that you can think of.
That's cool.
And I'm just super excited to get into it all, and really we're listening to people too, which I think is unique. Not everybody really does that. You can go onto our website right now and subscribe, and you actually get 50% off of your first month's subscription by doing that. But not only that, there's a section on there specifically for if you have suggestions, people you want to see, things that you think are missing from the community or you wish you saw on television, you can go and fill out those small sections. And I am going through each and every one of them. So you are seeing them there.
You're handling all of this.
I am.
You're doing all the creative kind of
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
the scenes
Yeah,
there.
it's totally different than what you usually get with industry standards. Usually, it's going to be commercial driven, or it's going to be
Yeah.
ad sales driven, and that's how the revenues and stuff come in. But I mean, we're subscription based driven, and we're giving fans what they want. So it's not like here's what you get and that's it, you know.
Yeah.
And you love a part of it, but you're kind of like about the
Yeah.
rest. So you're getting your money's worth.
So what do you see from a business standpoint? What do you see for competition? What
I feel like we're
pitfalls or
not.
hurdles do you foresee
Yeah.
anything there?
I don't see that we're in any competition at the moment, and we're not really out there to compete against anybody. I think
That's a
we're
good
in our
point.
own space, and that's why
Yeah.
we call
Yeah,
it
yeah.
dot space,
Yeah.
because we feel like we're changing the game in a sense. We believe
Yeah.
that this
Yeah.
is the future of what media is going to be. People are going to be able to sit at their homes wherever they are in the world and view television or programs or whatever it is from just that. But I
Right.
feel like right now we're doing something so different. It's almost like a game changer. Even though you can go on Facebook, you can go on your social media or whatever it is, Periscope,
Yeah.
Twitter,
You can be
whatever.
live
You can
and
be
do your
live
own thing,
anywhere.
yeah.
But it's not.
It'll be different.
It's not the way we're doing
There's a
it.
Yeah, there's
quality
no- there's
control
no
aspect of it.
Direct
There's a
competition
purpose
to it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to be really giving people quality content, interesting subjects, a platform for, those that we've met along the way in our travels that we really believe in and feel like other people should see what they're doing as well. Because that doesn't really exist the way I feel it should.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it'll
it's
be
it's
interesting.
very avant-garde. That's the word.
It
that comes
is,
to
yeah,
mind.
yeah.
Avant-garde, cutting
Our
edge.
biggest competition,
And so
I
I
think, is
don't-
ourselves right now.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering. I posed the question. It's like, well, what are the challenges for you? And
Oh,
this is a
so
whole
many
new
challenges,
business
because,
venture.
yeah, it
It's
is.
on one hand, and it's a
Right.
whole new social media venture on
And
the
plus
other.
it's
It
live.
is,
And it's live, too.
Yeah, that's like
So
you know,
so many things
I
could
know
go wrong.
You've done live before
Yeah.
on Ghost
Multiple
Adventures,
times, yep.
but no live. You haven't done any live on anything else, right? Well,
I haven't gone. I mean, I've done a couple of live investigations myself that I've
like Paranormal
broadcasted.
Lockdown. There's
But
been-
we haven't done a Paranormal Lockdown
Yeah.
live yet. We've talked about it several times.
And live, I hear live is just, I personally haven't done live
Mm-hmm.
myself, but it's a very tricky.
It
If
is
you go on
tricky,
social
yeah.
media, it is what it is. You go
Yeah.
live from your phone. Anyone can go live these days.
Yeah.
But when you're on a different platform, like the way we're doing it with, you have a structure, you have certain things
Yeah.
that you're doing or
Yeah.
content for the channel, it's totally different. You have to have a business plan, you have to have a whole brand behind it. Or if you go into cable, you have to buy space on cable. You have to,
Yeah.
it goes from the satellite, or it goes from the where you're filming it in a location to the satellite,
Up,
satellite,
down,
up, down.
yeah.
It's like all this whole different.
We're buying bandwidth.
Bandwidth, yeah, so that's what we're
our
doing.
thing. We have to deal
Bandwidth
with
is a big
bandwidth,
thing.
being able
So
to handle
what
it.
about like the creativity? So you come across profanity or something. I mean, you get like totally. These are moot points, They're
Nonsense.
not
No,
issues
yeah, I mean,
anymore
I
because
think there has to
there's
be,
the
like, a
censorship part
warning.
of it, right? Yeah, well, I mean, you might have to put something out there that says, warning. This
Yeah,
is,
I
this is,
think our channel will have that, but anyone that's
Might be
subscribing and
disturbing.
stuff, we have age limit and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, we're being very selective through the process too.
Yeah.
We're not gonna have anybody on the channel that is gonna like lash out and be like a negative reflection. I think.
Yeah.
on this,
It
you
just
know?
seems like the
But it
paranormal
just, like,
brings
let
in a
people
lot
be
of,
who they are, you
dude,
know?
bleep this,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
dude, bleep that, and but and then
Some
of
people
course,
get genuinely scared too,
Yeah.
and who knows what comes out of their mouth.
but I mean, it's like, so let's say you do a ghost box session and you get some
Swears you don't
F-bombs
have to
through
bleep
there
it.
or something.
Now you don't
that
have to
happens,
believe it.
especially
Yeah.
at 3-4 in the morning. Some
Yeah.
strange
We had
things
it
are coming
earlier.
through. We had it earlier
Oh,
tonight.
yeah,
we had that
yeah,
happen.
yeah.
It was crazy.
I've heard a few come through that have been pretty bad sometimes, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I think
Cool.
again, it's the vocabulary of choosing your words and whoever we're
Yeah.
choosing to be on our channel. But also, I mean, at the end of the day, it's words, right?
Yeah.
So I think with everybody who's going to be on this channel, it's going to be interesting from their take, and I think
Yeah.
that's what live is. That's the great part about this is live.
Just
You're gonna
sounds
love
so
it.
good.
And it's not all. It won't be all investigations either. We have a lot of very interesting shows that we're going to be presenting to people. Getting into the occult or following around these various collectors of haunted objects. And readings, very interesting families and people that we've come across. Just people that we think other people will also find very interesting.
Yeah.
History, just all kinds of things. It'll be a very diverse channel, and a lot of things that actually haven't been seen on television. So
Oh, that's going to be really
Yeah.
cool. Because that's, now you're really opening up this whole new area over there, getting out into the
It
different...
needs to be. It needs to be.
Yeah.
I think there's a time for a change. It shouldn't be so structured. I
Everything's
think
going that way.
I think a lot of people in different positions, especially in the industry, when you get into like the other side of things rather than our side, like yourself, filmmaker and filming this. But I think there's an opposite side to that. When you get into the network, you have very corporate structures and you have different people who think their ideas are good, and then the people that are making it, like yourself, when you're making it, you're putting your passion in, it's good, what people want. Like we've been doing it for 15 years, and it's like it's a no-brainer to me. But I think at the end of the day, it's hard to get those ideas across and broadcasted.
Yeah.
So now
we
we're
don't
doing
have to
our own
convince
thing.
anybody anymore. We just say,
totally
hey, we
like
want
that,
this.
yeah.
We put it out there.
Yeah.
I like the whole, that it's an art. It's art, to do all this sort of documentary, whether you're a painter or you're doing
Yeah.
documentary
That's a great way
film
to
or
put it,
whatever.
yeah.
It's like, it's art. You're an artist. And
And we want to find all the great artists and put them on our channel.
yourself. And you don't want to constrain the creative process. And it sounds like, with the networks, it's like these guys, guys and girls and whatever, are just putting so many constraints on what you're doing. And
Totally.
Yeah.
That's why we don't even label ourselves as a network. We label ourselves as Vidi Space. We are directly a space that we are creating, and we will be this space, and everyone's gonna join the space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's another world. Everyone
Another
come to our
reality.
world. I don't know if you want to come into our world, but it's pretty crazy. You want to join it.
yeah. venture in if you do.
That's my
Yeah.
reverse psychology, to come and join
Venture
it.
in.
Yeah.
Cool. So one more time, what's the network?
Yep. So
Share it one more time. Yeah.
Vidi Space is our network, but the Haunted Space, you can go to thehaunted.space in the URL, and that's actually our first channel we're going to be releasing to you guys.
And when's it coming out?
January 8th, 2018, hashtag 1818. I just hashtagged.
Hashtag it. Hashtag
We're
the Haunted
hashtagging it.
Space.
Hashtag it. Okay.
And you can join us through social media. We have
Yeah.
at the Haunted Space, and
Yeah,
we
at the
have
Haunted Space.
Facebook too. You
Yeah.
can join the Facebook page, like it, or subscribe. Easy as that. Just go to thehaunted.space and you can subscribe right there. And it's gonna be
Cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
And then also, I guess everybody can follow you on your page. I know
Yes.
you've got all the
We're out there in the
Insta, face,
In-
Gram, books
interwebs,
going.
the
Just
interwebs.
Google our names. Google
Google
our
your
names.
names.
Just
And Nick, you've
Google
got your
it.
own. You've got your own.
Yeah,
spot too, your
Facebook,
own.
Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah.
We're all
Yeah.
we're all
You
out
can,
there.
You can follow these guys on
In that weird
too.
social media world.
And,
We're out there.
Yeah.
somewhere.
Cool. Somewhere,
And
we're
it is
everywhere.
really us responding.
Yes,
Really?
we do respond to
We
our
got
own
those
comments.
questions.
I do not have a robot responding to my
I have not
comments.
built one for him yet.
Yes.
Doesn't mean it won't happen.
I would,
Really?
like, I would like
Guys?
a robot to replace
Yeah,
me
100%.
for investigation.
We
I would
respond to
imagine you have,
everybody.
like, people. You
No,
know.
I don't.
People. I mean,
You're
I know
looking
you-
at them. I'm like 20 people. And
I
it's
mean-
like,
You got people.
I don't got anybody.
we don't got anybody.
Yeah. It's like the
We
first
got,
time
it's us and the ghosts. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get the
yeah.
ghosts
We
to
have a lot of
respond.
ghosts that we collect that
Yeah.
help us out.
The problem is
Yeah.
you might get profanity though if the ghost. It's like
Yeah?
yeah.
What kind of ghosts do you hang out with?
bad
Apparently
ones
they
I
curse
don't
a
know.
lot at Jim or something because he's really worried about this
Yeah.
part of the channel.
I
We're gonna
keep
get lots of
getting questions.
profanity.
Anyway, it's getting late, guys. We had one heck of a night here at the Lumber
Yeah.
Baron.
Made us
So I'm really, really glad I got invited to come out here and do this. So I got to tell you, by the way, thank you for that. Thank you, Chris. And it was truly a slice of heaven to meet Nick.
Awesome, bud. Thank
First
you.
We
time.
had a fist bump. Look at
Come on.
That's terrible.
Jeez.
So I
I
don't know.
almost got caught in the middle of that.
Yeah. Now it's it's getting late, really late out here, and so I don't know what's next tonight. You guys gonna go out for some?
The next haunted
I've
location
been
is
up
nice,
for
right?
the last couple of days, so
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
yeah.
investigate a location right now because
The hotel room
I'm-
location. I'm gonna go do my hotel
Oh
when
room.
I
my
sleep,
God.
that's when I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm gone. I'm gonna sleep. Yeah, but for
true.
now we have so much stuff to discover.
And
we
two,
have to get up.
2018 is gonna be a big one.
What do you guys usually do after the ghost investigation?
Oh my god! After we investigate locations, I want to take a shower. I just want to
Have
sleep.
a real bed.
Yeah, real bed.
I don't know
and
what
just
it is.
Think
but
about
it's like-
nothing.
Yeah, I just want to go get some I take a shower and I want to go get some like waffles or something.
Waffles.
Yeah, like 4 in the morning. Let's go get some pancakes and then take a shower and go to bed.
Yeah, no, I waffles sound so good right now.
I know.
actually.
I'm actually getting hungry.
Every time we do this in
Every
the
time
middle
we
of the
talk
night,
about
it's
waffles,
like
Jim, it's
chicken
like,
and waffles or pancakes and
keep
waffles.
going. I'm just so hungry right
I just
now.
want powdered sugar.
Where do you get waffles?
Just powdered sugar. You just want to eat powdered sugar. What the heck? Just
powdered sugar.
You guys are like waffles, chicken and waffles,
powdered
pancakes. Check out the channel.
You'll love it.
The Haunted
It's
Dot
late.
Space.
The Haunted Dot Space.
It's coming
We're
to
running out of sugar.
the World Wide Web
We're
near
out of
you.
caffeine.
Check it out.
It's time for
Join us.
Check it out. Comment.
Tell us what you want
whatever.
to see on the channel.
Tell us what you don't want to see.
Yeah.
Tell us you love us, you hate us. Whatever you want.
We'll have Voltaire,
Just
our
say it.
host, just do some mean tweets on that.
Voltaire's amazing.
Hi, I'm Aurelio Voltaire, and I am the host of the Vidi Space Network.
Incredible. We got a video up there right now, the Haunted Dot Space.
He
If I haven't
reads
said
some
the Haunted Dot
comments.
Space a million
It's
times,
amazing.
we should count how many times we said the Haunted Dot Space tonight.
Yeah, well, that's that's
I'm
permanent.
going with
72.
15.
I'm going with
72
72 times.
Oh,
That's
tonight.
crazy.
I just thought in this conversation. I was
That's
going to say.
this whole conversation.
Yeah.
72 times.
All right.
Good night.
Say bye.
Good morning.
Good morning. Goodbye.
Afternoon.
See you on the other side.
Bye.